The first humans to land on the coastlines of Lustria were Norskins, led by the famed Los Ericsson. Nearby, they sacked an overgrown ruin, and with golden treasure found, they went back home. When man heard of the wealth in Lustria, many ships sailed here to get their dues. Few survived the journey over, and those who did fell victim to the jungle. The Norse were different. They established a colony called Steggy. Los Ericsson forbade his followers from going into the deep jungle. Instead, they focused on building a fort and collecting loot from the watchposts along the shore. Some of his men didn't listen and left for those riches, stealing and coming back to Steggy. Lost Ericsson only found out when a lizardman army arrived, and he ordered all treasure to be cast over the walls. The lizardmen took a single glyph-inscribed plaque and left them alone. Steggy lived on, and in time became a wealthy port, where men of the north could launch their raids, though they did avoid the interior. But now it's time for a proper cleansing. That dirty rascal, Markus Wulfhart, he's currently attacking our lands. We need to kill him, and all of his men too. And the little doggies. Okay, maybe not the doggies. The doggies can stay. More technology completed now. Our upkeep has gone down by a further 5%. That's really good. And we have more replenishment too, so I've been working on all of that good stuff around here. I don't really need recruit ranks. I mean, that having, an impact early on would have been huge, but now, no way. Okay, that would give me a sequence of savagery, providing what? +5 to melee attack for my large creatures and a +15 charge bonus. I mean, that's pretty good. Immune to chaos attrition. I'm not too worried about chaos right now. What more do I really need then? There's really not too much, right? No. I mean, getting rid of the mass spawning requirements would be good for my secondary army, so we could do that for sure. Alright, well, I have an idea on what I want to do. So we did that quest battle for Ogum Shard. Now it's time for Nakai to wander over here to the Fuming Serpent. We'll finish our enemies as we planned originally, then we'll go after you-know-who. The Hunter, the supposed Grand Hunter. We found a new clan. An easy clan for me to break down to train against. We're not at max level yet, though we are getting closer to it. I've lowered my upkeep even more. Am I making more money? Yeah. Celestial Beneficence, a very good ability to use with your favor. And now we're moving down here to Star Tower, so again, Markus cannot conquer as much as I can. He is no Nakai. Okay. So we've done all that we can for now. It's really time to move our secondary army, not down here, but up here. We've got blue vipers to kill. We've got to form our encampment, then we'll be ready to do whatever it is that we need to do in the following turn. I've got more of these hunters to kill too. That should be fun. Time to get out of our little clown ziggurat. Let's pop out and kill some more Skaven. They're trying to stop me. These two little rats are trying to hold them back, but it's really not working out for them. We lost only 222. Now we can dedicate more temples to Sri Lanka, while gaining a lot of gold too. I don't have to worry about making money anymore. Feels good. Okay, now we can move down here. We're not done conquering yet. I've got to finish off all Skaven, then we can move back up north to go fight, again, you-know-who. Alright, I want to march because I want to get there quickly. I hope he's got a big army somewhere. We've been killing them left and right and above and below. Okay, Shield Captain Noctu. I shall give you expeditious endeavor, indeed. Enjoy, my friend. Okay. Block Maw. That army ran away. I mean, they're still relatively close by, but they ran. What'd you tell me? Pardon me? Oh, look at that. We've got... Oh, no. Look at their army. Great swords, halberdiers, and a lot of Hellstorm rocket batteries. I mean, those are expensive, but here they are, crapping them out like cotton candy. All right, well, let's have a look here. I suppose now we just have to wait and see how we're going to fare in that battle. Hopefully very well. I could actually get more elite units over here if I wanted to. Do I have another? Not really. I mean, I do like my Salamander hunting pack, but I don't really have a lot of synergy with my current army format, so I don't want to use it yet. And now we're going to end our turn. But before we do that, what's happening over here? Well, I'm going to need more money. Glyphs of Defiance, we'll take that. I could get more blessed units to put in my secondary army. That's a really good idea, actually. So let's come over here and get our blessed, spears. They're really good. I like them a lot. And we're getting so many. So in late game, you can just kind of click it, get what you want. Here's another group of them. All right, before I do that, though, let's go ahead and get my tribute money. We can reboot it now before I forget and spend too much. Ah, here we go. More Saurus warriors again. Alright, so now we want to get rid of maybe a few more skinks. I mean, I don't mind them, but I'm here to get some better stuff going on. So now we have those two, and they're pretty darn good. 69 weapon strength for my standard warriors, too. They have a magic resistance of 5%. I mean, these are just incredibly good. Over here, perfect vigor for my other blessed warriors. I mean, are all of you like that? No. No. That would be my blesseds. They do not tire out. Alright, the great plan is a good plan. Now we can end our turn. Nakai is one step closer to getting to the altar of the Horned Rat. Those two agents are shadowing him, but we can ignore them. Now, let's have a look over here. That little orc army trying to get away via the underway, it didn't work out. We were able to intercept their army, and now they're dead. Very dead, and now we can grab Renowned and Feared. Reducing our upkeep by a further 8%, increasing our campaign movement range by 5%. Enemy heroes have a hard time getting to us, and we have a higher chance to wound them. It's a great campaign ability to have if you don't want to be bothered. Now, Lord Croak, let's give him Becalming Cogitation to reduce enemy magic. There we are. And now we go into combat to fight some Imperial scum. Oh, nice big army, buddy. You wait till I get there. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's time for a battle where we're going to butcher our enemies. Here we have our new Lord, and Lord Croak as well. They're charging straight in. I've got all of my more elite infantry units right in the middle, charging through the trees. My monstrous units will be standing out here as a type of bait for them. Elsewhere, we'll be using our units to flank them. We're talking about other Stars Warriors, Skinks, flying units, and whatever else I have. They'll be surrounding them in every other location. The goal is to move quickly, to move right through them. Now, they have Illuminarch and Hailstorm rocket batteries, but they can't truly use them well because they're over in his copse of trees. What can you do if your artillery is hitting a tree? There's really not too much. So it's about to be over for every single one of them. They're having a really bad day, and they will continue to have a bad day. Over here, we're summoning in a Razor-Den hunting pack. It's a great distraction, so whatever shots they could get off, well, it's now delayed. And here comes our Shredder. Now moving into the fight. One massive meaty lizard step at a time. And so many just died. For what we're able to do, it's violent. I can't even back up from that thing without it just overwhelming us. Elsewhere, we have Saurians who are now charging their front lines too. The goal, again, is to keep them busy. They're distracted, they don't know what to do. It'll be time for magic as well. Very powerful magic. Magic by Lord Croak. That will completely eliminate entire chunks of their companies. These companies of men came here to fight. Flesh and blood, not magic and beasts. And so here's a great shield summoned up by Lord Croak, keeping many of our units safe. While that's been going on, we can zoom out and see what's happening now. More magic is coming in right away, ready to help out, ready to destroy. That's another Lord Croak spell. Here to destroy that pocket of halberdiers. They're now gone. Hit by roar and spell. So here comes more of our units now, more skinks. They're about to encircle them. We're using spells on top of whatever we can. And elsewhere from behind, we've got flying units, our pterodons and ripperdactyls too. They all get to move in. And so we bob and weave through the trees again to see what's happening. More spells by Lord Croak. They have an Archlector, a holy man. But his god will not aid him here. But we can certainly deliver him back unto him. That is an option. The Dread Saurian rampages. The Ancient Stegadon demolishes. Lord Croak pulverizes. Or explodes. Here comes another large pocket of soldiers all in one area. Now gone. Where they once were. Hey man, he did a magic trick. There is a Luminarch still out here. It's not a job that I would want. It's not a job that you should have if you're out here on your own. It's like, oh yes, let me hold this candle, kind of. Yeah, that'll work out. And so elsewhere, we continue to watch all of our warriors continue to fight. It's still a bit of a grinder, right? Just because of all the great swords they have. It's not like it's a short, brief battle. But here comes the Dread Saurian, ready to make quick work of what's left. That Luminarch is charging up for another shot. Not that it really means much at all. Let's go look at what else we have. There's that Ancient Stegadon. It's got a special passive ability too. Let's go look at that real quick, if I can actually get onto it right now. Judgment of the Uxmak. bombardment thing. Lightning strikes that just kind of get summoned. Yeah, I know. Insane. So we can see now what's happening. They're being surrounded. There's nary a thing that they can do. And now there's fleeing crews and infantrymen. Whatever units are being wiped out are those who are summoned in. So here comes our cohorts, our cold ones, now finishing off those who remain. They were contacted, we used terrain against them, and now they lose everything else. And so the battle's over, they're now fleeing. We have won, we have done it. Goodbye, Luminarch. Goodbye, everyone. Wave bye. All right. We did it. We beat the hell out of them. So how did we do that? We fought them in trees, which negated their advantage. After that, what did they really have? A bunch of subpar infantry in comparison to what I have. We surrounded them too. So, I mean, they had no opportunity to really fight back. We'll take replenishment because I don't know where there's another army. My God, do they know how to annoy you by having armies everywhere. Okay, I'm not annoyed, but it's like having a little animal bump into you and you eat it. You're like, okay, well, I didn't plan on eating you, but you were here. Trying to watch my croc weight size here, and here you are, giving me food. His entire army gone. Goodbye, Archlector. A title that doesn't really mean anything to our people, to our kind. Okay, at a new level, what are we going to pick up now? I can get Meat Shield, or I can get Dealer in Death. Now, I don't really have any Croxagores in my army right now, surprisingly, right? Instead, why don't we pick up a different ability? For now. Let's make our leader stronger, why don't we? Yeah, I think I would like that a lot, actually. We're going to give him Reptilian Instincts for a charge bonus of 15 and a weapon strength of 10%, putting him at over 500 weapon strength. For a new weapon, what are we going to give him? No, none of that. Ah, here we go. A Sacred Stegadon Helm of Itza, giving him more of a charge bonus. 61 now. A ward save of 15%. I mean, we're getting the good stuff today. A charge bonus, you say? It's a small upgrade, but we'll take it anyway. Ruin Unrestrained. Yeah, we did beat Techless, didn't we? And now we've got Shield Captain... Oh, wait. No, not Nocto, but Kotlaw. Kotlaw will now get a point into Blade Shield. My reasoning is really simple. I could get the active ability, but what if I really forget to click it? He'll always have that passive upgrade to his melee defense, but if I don't use my new ability, it won't work out for him. Okay, we'll take a new building over here, a training hall, to improve my replenishment by a further 2%. Then we can move up north again. What about you, Nakai? You've already moved, so now we're ready to end our turn. We're good to go. One Zoat servant gained. When eldritch storms erupt upon the world, it is possible to bind a Zoat to surface, giving me more power reserve for a TIPIN, and a higher chance to steal magical items too. Alright, I'm all about taking loot. Okay, now we get to move up north again. You've got a job to do while we have our good buddy Nakai busy down here. I mean, no enemy leader can really compare to me at the point we're at right now. We're way too strong for all of them. I believe we are. Okay, level 27. Now, High Seer TIPIN gains a new mount. The Ancient Stegadon, Engine of the Gods. There we are. Okay, let's move down here to the Altar of the Horned Rat. It's a bigger army for sure, so we'll need to fight it out. They've got their blasted walls, which means I want at least 2 siege towers. So we're going to be here for 2 turns. How much longer do I have? Okay, 2 more turns for my Celestial Beneficence. And what else do I need? Rite of Mastery. We do have that. True. Glyphs of Defiance for 3 turns. All right. 290 points for me. Is there really anything else I want? Not really. There's really not much. I could get Blessed Pterodon Riders for 1. I don't want Skink Skirmishers. I could get complete visibility over all neighboring lands, and that sounds pretty good. I mean, sure, I can look around. I kind of wish it was permanent now. That would be very cool as a way to kind of like invest 1,000 favor. I would rather spend like 1 or 2,000 favor to have a permanent upgrade. I think that would be very interesting. But we know where they're at. Oh, Slimy Bill's over here too. Humans and vampires working together. Pretty heretical if you ask me. Now we get to move up. Okay, Block Ma. There's an orc over there. We can't reach him. That's okay. He's trying to make it back to his capital. We're chasing him. Imagine that big old croc chasing you into the jungle. Not a great image, huh? Okay, Lord Croak, you went up in level again. No one was shocked about that. I could have you destroy walls, and I love that about him. Ultimate Deliverance. I mean, holy crap. All walls gone. I like that idea. We'll do it later. Not right now, but later. Okay, let's go pick up an upgrade for Deliverance of Itza 3. It's really not cheap. I only use it from time to time, whenever there's a lot of elites in one location and I want them all dead. We have one more turn to wait until we are able to get to the altar of the Horned Rat. Okay, cue the Jaws theme song. It's time for me to get closer. Can I actually reach their capital already? My god, I can move far. I love it. Oh boy, hold on. We've got an issue here, though. Another human army. Wolfgang von Wolfen. Oh, come on! You try hard. Yeah, man, I like wolves a lot. Okay, well, I'll have to wait here and find out what they're going to do. If they want to fight me, then fight me, but come on. Okay, Rite of Allegiance. We'll use it right now. There we go. Now everyone's going to take damage. Enjoy. Okay, I got to get my Celestial Beneficence later, but it looks like I'm making a lot more money. Good. Let's pick up our Sacred Arena for more growth and casualty replenishment as well. And now it's time for Nakai to go into battle. Look at how much they've conquered from me, though. I've conquered all that land, and here we go. We've got some land I still need to conquer. I'm going to finish things off. You see, what I'm going to do, I'm going to conquer all the way down here, get everything all together. Then Nakai will move back up right through the middle. And my other army is just going to try to maintain things up north and distract a few of them while we continue to do so with Nakai. That way they're divided a bit. And who knows, I might even have the money to build a new army. But for now, let's finish off one enemy at a time. We're going to begin with a smaller one, like the Skaven. A new battle is happening. We have an advance coming towards their walls. They're using whatever they can to damage us. That Warp Lightning can do quite a bit. They use Clan Rats to distract us, and then Warp Lightning. For me, it's about time to summon in Razor Den packs and also Feral Cold Ones. The entire goal is to annihilate that Plague Bearer crew. If we can avoid being hit by that Plague Bearer catapult, then we'll have an easier time on the walls despite all of their Warp Lightning magicry. So that's what we're doing there. Our units are now advancing to the walls. Our Legion of Chakwa is moving in right now. Look at that, full health. 100 units total. The Regiment of Renown, the Legion of Chakwa. But now there's more magic coming. There's another spell back there, and another one that's coming right over here. You can see how damaging it can be. How many lizards were killed. We now have 41. We had 100, now it's 41. All due to one well-placed spell. That's why fighting Skaven can be a nightmare in a siege scenario. And now we have larger units who are breaking down the front gates saying, hello, greetings. Our skinks are even throwing in a few greeting presents too. But here they come now. It takes a minute to actually get through just due to the sheer size. I'm very shocked though Dread Saurian can move in. Some more Saurians are now climbing up. Sure, they will be tired, but we're fighting Skaven. And my goal was to hit every single portion of their wall possible. They summoned in Clan Rats, and now they're actually climbing my own siege tower and coming in behind us. Elsewhere, we have more Saurs moving in. The Saurians are here to stay. Warlock engineers are quite grating, but the almighty TIPIN is here. He's here to cleanse the unnatural filth in our lands. Let's go have a look at that crew back here. Look at that. No crew for that Plague Bearer catapult. They're running off now. Here comes another Warp Lightning. Not as much damage, but still quite a bit. Thankfully, they're not as clustered as they were originally. And now we have our monstrous units breaking through this pocket of soldiery. Look at them. Attempting to play human. It's certainly acting like vermin. The Dread Saurian attacks. The Hell Pit Abomination means nothing. Once upon a time, it may have, but not any longer. There's another Warp Lightning being set off. Every day fighting them is apocalyptic because they will use any means to, well, destroy us. Well, our Feral Carnosaur is going to have fun. I think so, anyway. It's only one Hell Pit Abomination. We've got a lot more. Sure, you do what you need to. You wait till TIPIN moves over there. So they have more units that are charging in. My Carnosaurs are trying to get in. I think in the future, though, I might get rid of a few of them just because we have so many. I don't really need that many. If we have a look at that Hell Pit, it has taken a lot of damage, whereas we have not. And now we get to bring in a group of our own Razor Dens from behind. They're using more of that Warp Lightning elsewhere, killing my poor Saurians. But again, when it comes to a prolonged fight, we're going to win that. Storm Vermin are certainly a challenge. They can do a lot, but we get to move in. Now, it's over here where we're seeing a lapse of judgment on my part. I sent them down, and I did not consider that they could lose the fight. But they are tired. That is fair. Unless they're blessed, they'll be tired. So let's go look over here again. Whatever units they had are now broken. We have finished them off. Boxing gloves on. Beating them up. Now it's time for Tippin to move. If you haven't joined the cult, now's your time. Tippin is terrifying, but he's meant to be followed. You can see him there. Clambering forward, getting ready to assault any of these minions of theirs. And it is about time for these unholy vermin to be sanctified in the grand power and light of Tippin. Where there are no old gods anymore, there is Tippin. Creating a celestial pathway through their ranks, following up with a wind blast, killing even more of them. But we're not done yet, because when Tippin decides to unleash his wrath and rage, it's never ending. Here comes another spell, falling right on top of them. Whatever is a rat to do? A comet of Cassandora. Are we done? No, not nearly. Sure, they move up a bit. They know what's coming. We at least kill one of their rats. You can see how few there are that remain. So Tippin had what, 60 kills? Now he's at 180. Here comes more Saurus warriors. Itzel shields coming in. Here comes another deadly spell with a fireball right behind them, just as a big middle finger, a big skink finger. So they are debuffed. They're weaker than they were before. Whatever we can do, we'll continue to weaken them. And that's how we break them. On the walls, we are now winning. Elsewhere, we're continuing to fight. The Hell Pit is alive. Nakai the Wanderer is fighting. Smacking down that blasted Hell Pit abomination. Breaking him. He's like, yep, ugly. Ugly die now. English not good, but smash very good. So while they fight, we have our larger monsters fighting what's left of their infantry. Sure, if you were surrounding one unit, you might have a shot. 3 of them, I don't know. Make it 4 of them. 2 Carnosaurs. Using their deadly tails as swipes. Good old-fashioned swipers. Here's our Croxagors trying to move in, but again, too many of them, I think. I could split them up, but might be better for me to just have fewer Croxagors. But now we've won. The battle's over. One close victory for us here. Now, what are we having a look at? 3,900 loot gained. Not bad. We need a few more temples. We've lost a few of our benefits, unfortunately. Alright, well, why don't I pick up a gift for Sri Lanka? A lot of gold for me, thank you. Another administrator if I want more campaign movement range, and I probably do. But we've defeated a major enemy army. I did lose quite a few in that battle, but our replenishment is very, very high. So now we're going to come down here. We just need to take a few more locations from them, like what, 1, 2. They've got 2 armies over here that we could begin to move towards Marcus afterwards. Sure, I've got to reconquer a few areas, but they won't be nearly as highly leveled. Okay, what am I going to give you now, dear Nakai? I'm going to give you Proud Warrior. We've got a lot of Saurus units. I might actually have to get rid of a few of my Croxagors only because they're having a hard time moving around. They're too big, so they're having a really hard time moving around, especially in sieges or even other fights too. I'll have to divide them up. I haven't been doing that because it's just a lot more work and they usually need to be supported, but I'm going to see. I might do that. But now we get to end our turn. That one Imperial army went away. Hold on. There's an Orc army here too. What happened to it? I need to... Will you join me? You won't join me yet. Shoot. And to let you know, I am trying to let Itza get a bit hurt because I want them to join me. Other generations follow a false plan. They cannot be trusted. Oh, okay. Whatever. Wow, rank 2 for the Huntsmarshal. That's really incredible. Okay, you're not fighting... No, your army left. I mean, I suppose they ran away. That's pretty cowardly, really. Here comes me again. It's a very tiny garrison, so I don't need to worry about fighting them. Now it's time to pick up more stuff for Sri Lanka. There we go, a new temple built. Yeah, I've got some reconquering to do. Well, to rededicate a few temples, but I'm all about building new temples. Okay, now we're going to give you Obdurate till death. I mean, I could give you Reptilian Resilience, but I think you're okay. That provides a +5 to melee defense, and +5% to missile resistance for all of your units nearby within 40 meters, which is pretty good. Okay, Nakai. I don't know when I'm going to rebuild your army, but I will rebuild your army. Maybe not yet. I'm trying to finish up a few battles down here before I do that. A very tiny, weak army. I've already beaten your stronger armies. I'm going to give that over to Sri Lanka again. I'm trying to try out some new upgrades. Okay, now that we've done that, we can move over to a new area. Goodbye, Ickbolt. Okay, the Hissing God. You're who I want to kill. And what about you, little... Yeah, there we go. Later. Okay, they're gone. We'll move down a bit. Okay, we're at rank 38 for Nakai, so we only have like a few more points. I will go ahead and give him the Sacred Wanderer. I mean, it's a unique ability for him, so I do want him to have it. And now at level 29 for Shield Captain Nocto, we're going to give him something new too. Expeditious Endeavor. Now he's at 94 speed. He's a quick boy. He's going to get to you real fast like. Hi, Sir Tippin', what are you going to pick up? I do miss you being able to fly around, but having the Engine of the Gods is really cool, so you've got to keep it. It only feels about right. Okay, I'm going to give you, not magic resistance, I'm going to give you scouting. I want to get some new magical items, and you're going to help me do that. Now we get to end our turn again. We might even be able to afford that new army soon. I mean, I've got the gold for it, so I could actually think about that now. But I really wanted to get Gorrock. We haven't gotten Gorrock yet, and that makes me very upset, really. I want him to join me. He's choosing to not do it, though. Here we go again. Okay. We've got a curse over here. Reducing my leadership and increasing my recruitment cost by 20%. I'll need to wait if I want to do more. It is whispered that elements of his army once visited Quetzal, the default city, and were... Oh boy, we were changed. No, we were only changed for 3 turns, not forever. Oh, look over here. We've got more Skaven nearby. Hi there, it's me. I mean, again, you're way too tiny. I don't really care about you. I'm trying to get to a real fight. You're not a real fight. Okay, we now have our final Itzel Temple. Very happy about that. Okay, so for Sri Lanka, we have what? Storm of Sri Lanka ability unlocked. We have more magic and more magic reserves too. And a Armor of Destiny. Those are all really good items. Okay, level 39 for our dear Nakai. Nakai will pick up Rally. Might as well take it, I suppose. Right here. I'll probably buff up a few other units. Now, while we're doing that, why don't we form our encampment and look at what we want? I could use a few Temple Guard. I've got way too many Proxigors. I'm going to keep my original group. These two can go away for now. And I do like my Shattered Maul group, so I don't really feel the need to get rid of them. What else could I really pick up right now that would be beneficial? An Ancient Salamander could be handy for sure, for taking out a few enemies. I like them a lot too. They're pretty good. I could get Salamander Hunting Packs. I could get Temple Guard. I think I'll get Temple Guard. I've got kind of a bruiser theme for my army, but Temple Guard would help me handle other units. I mean, I could trade out my Shattered Maul for them, but anyway. Temple Guard it is, and it'll take me 2 turns to pick them up. And Shield Captain Kotlaw, you'll take Deadly Onslaught now. You finally need it. Block Maul, are you fully healed up? You are, so now we can move up north. I want to make sure that Marcus doesn't really have a home to come back to. There's a lot of garrisons up here. Oh boy. Okay. Now. We get to wait and end our turn again. Here's a big red army right by me. I wonder, will we go get them? We could go get them. I still need to recruit, so while I'm here, what should I pick up? There's not a lot of campaign buildings for me to pick up. I mean, I do enable all the other buildings for other hordes, but I only have 1 horde. So we're going to build a Feral Beast layer just to have it. And over here, we're going to upgrade our Gyroscope of Eternal Radiance too. And done. Those are all done now. And then up here, we need to go conquer the Floating Pyramid. That way we have 1 location where we can rest and heal up and have a friend. Okay, I would lose way too much, so we're going to have to fight that out. And I want to pick up... Oh, hold on. Leadership will go up by 5 for my flying units. I mean, I tend to get a little bit messy. Alright, so 1 turn. Then we'll have our new siege towers, and we'll be ready to take that location. But for now, I just need to wait. I'm sure that other army might come fight me, and if they choose to, let them do so. I think it'll be a fun fight. Shield Captain Nocto is level 30. Very powerful. We'll give him what then for you, Nocto? All right, we're going to give you, and we're almost all out, protection of the old ones. You can resist magic, and for high Seer Tippin', let's see, what else do we have over here? Scouting. Now we're pretty much done. All right, let's end their turn. Then we're going to have some battles. I've got to tell you, hunting down the Imperials has been pleasurable for me. We're on a map where we're divided. Intentionally, though. Right now, I'd like to see what they have. They've got Outriders. They've got some mounted units. We're looking at, what, Halberdiers, many of those. They've got Swordsmen and one Mortar. But not only that, they've got a group of reinforcements coming down, too. We're looking at many more Great Swords and other units as well. They're going to be a threat to us. They're going to be a problem for us. All of these Imperials. And some War Wagons, too. But let's go back to the fight. The more important station that we need to be at. So, we've got Lord Croak. We've got a Dread Saurian. Taking the initial advances. The initial attacks by them. It's about to get fun. My Markus campaign is a fight for survival. My Nakai campaign is a fight of domination. You're watching it right now. I've got my infantry just kind of waiting behind. Their units are moving in. Lord Croak is moving in. They want to hit with their mortar. Let them do so. They won't be there for much longer. So what's going to hit their mortar? Probably some of our flying units. And we're flanking them. Remember that group that you saw from earlier? Skinks and all of that? Old ones too? They're all here. So now they're going to flank more of them. And there's some magic to use, I'm sure. Yeah. Some Lord Croak magic. And elsewhere, we let Lord Croak move on to a new section. More Saurus units moving in to sort them out. Here comes another spell, blasting away many of their units. The shocks from that one ancient one, our thunderous one, dealing a haphazard blow to them. Lord Croak moves in now, and we see our Saurus units destroying their knights. Lord Croak will fight alone for a period of time. The will that we have continues. He's here to meditate. But now he's here to do something different. Deliverance 3, you say? Good idea. Fare thee well, great swords. And those were great swords, by the way. Well, were. Past tense for sure. Elsewhere, we could see that all of our units are falling over those who are fleeing. We're looking at cold ones. We're looking at flying units, all chasing them. We've run over their halberdiers. Some of them may come back, but most of them are indeed broken. They've got some artillery still that are still attacking. Sorry, I nearly choked on their corpses. There's a few down here. We're just kind of chasing them off. We'll eventually move back. I can't do much about the skirmishers right now. I'm busy fighting in other areas. So let's go look back here before I clip away like that. That's whenever I let go of the middle mouse button by accident. But over here we have more units. Our Temple Guard chasing away Empire Knights. That was a choice that worked out pretty darn well. Now, we get to fight right through the trees, right through this little area. They're losing a lot. I don't think they can stop Lord Croak. There's a shield being used. And now it's time to destroy some more of them. One deliverance. Let's deliver them, sure. They're handgunners. Very dead handgunners. Back here, we've got some summoned units, hunting packs, attacking their artillery, actively destroying what they were once using to, well, decimate my lines. They still do have a war wagon with a mortar. We're slowly churning down the aisle, though, and it looks like they're losing what's left. Bumped into him. Very violent bump. But it looks like the battle is over. That's how we tactically outmaneuvered our enemies. We've been having a lot more tactical nuance in our Lizardman campaign. I don't always get to do that. But because of our strength and because of our power, we're able to. It's very nice, I've got to say. So there's only a few left. Flying units coming in from behind to finish off their artillery, but it looks like they're all broken now. We've won the battle. It's over. I just wanted you to take in the majesty of all that destruction. Because they're now broken. A pretty close victory, but we won. We lost 378. We had to fight 2 armies and we beat them. They couldn't really do too much. I mean, their rocket batteries could have done a lot of damage, but they weren't in an open field. Now we take more replenishment to laugh at them. The Huntsmarshal, again, is our main threat that we've been kind of dancing around. We just fought him in a few battles, but I mean, that didn't really budge his power level at all. It's pretty good. He's pretty strong. My last big enemy, really. I've got other enemies to fight, but he's my last big one. Oh, what about you, little Skaven army? Oh, hello, Skrull. How are you? Oh, dude, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm about to destroy your entire career. This whole rat career is now done. I mean, he's got, what, a bunch of crap rats? Okay, bye. I'll take, again, replenishment so that we can move on. I'm over him. I've got bigger people to kill. Not a little freaking soy rat, all right? No. Not happening. Okay, Nakai the Wanderer, what are you going to pick up now at rank 40? Well, I would like to empower my Croxagores. I do have them. I do have a lot of them. That's for Dread Saurians, okay. Jungle Dominion, okay, Temple Guards, gotcha. Spawnkin. Ah, here we go, Croxagores. Missile resistance of what, 15%? Absolutely, I need that for my freaking Crocs, man. All right, they're all at a very high rank. Now they have a very high missile resistance so that they can be shot at. If I had all of those, my army would be much stronger, but I was too busy trying to do other things, you know? Okay, Lord Croak, you've been killing everyone. Let's put a point over here into Deliverance of Itza 3. Makes it cost a little bit less, and it's very powerful. I mean, he destroyed some great swords on his own. And now at rank 15 for our buddy Block Maw, we shall give him Intimidating Bulk. Smaller, weaker races frighten easily for the size and aggression of the Croxagore. And he'll also cause terror in addition to dealing more damage to larger units. Okay, thanks to that replenishment we got, we were able to easily regain our numbers. Okay, Sri Lanka, here you go. Enjoy. A new temple built. Not bad at all. Now, what about you? You don't want to join me yet. What if I like paid you a lot of money? Like, let's say, like, 27,000. Nothing? Okay, you're an idiot. You, dear sir, are an idiot because we could be best buddies. We could fight together, but you're like, nah, I don't want to play like that. All right, man. That's cool. Wolfgang von Wolfen, you're in new lands now. Good luck. Like how my armies are in 2 different directions. Now we can end our turn, though. More technology completed. Sequence of unification. If only, though, they would join me. We need him to lose a few more locations, potentially. Then maybe he'll join me. I don't really know. Okay, where are you going now, Block Maw? I kind of want you to come back down here for a little bit. Let them do what they want up there. I mean, if they want to take a freaking temple or 2, let them do so. We'll be back. I want to finish off the Blue Vipers. Then I want you to help me over here. Again, it'll all work out. I just need to get rid of a few enemies who are still harassing me elsewhere. So we're going to come over here to the Sentinel of Time to finally take it over. Oh, I'm ready. Can't reach it. One more turn. Okay, I'm nearly ready. A Rite of Rebirth, we'll take that too. That way they have their own army. I mean, it might be for a little bit of time, but hey, they have their own army now. I've got a lot of favor. I don't really need that much favor, do I? Okay, Glyphs of Defiance. We'll give you that. 5 turns. More leadership, more defenses, all of that good stuff. And over here, we can get Celestial Beneficence again, providing me more gold. Fortunately, I'm not losing as much as I was before. I'm now gaining 1,600. Wow, holy crap. Dude, I now make money? Okay, all right. I like that. Where are all of these agents at? Okay, Roderick is over here. Kalara's way up north. Oh, she's in one of those armies. Maybe we'll need to go find them. And Hertwig is over there. Okay, so are you in that army? Ah, she is. Okay, yeah.
No.
Look at that elite army, too. That's a very elite army. They've got a lot of Huntsmen, Outriders. I'm not too worried about the Outriders. They can't do enough damage. Wagons would be more annoying. Now for the really good part. Their army's right over here at Subatoon. So by the time I finish conquering all the Skaven, we can finally begin to meet them in battle and begin to reconquer up north. Goodbye now. I've been ready for you to die for a long time. Here you go, Sri Lanka. I want my temples back, man. Ooh, a good Helm of Discord. Those are always great to have. What have I given you, my friend? You don't really have anything, do you? Okay. I could give you a potion of toughness. I'm not going to give you a mask of E. Take that. It'll decrease their magical resistance. And here's a ward save. Yeah, of 10%. Not bad. Oh, here we go. Helm of Discord. I'll let TIPIN debuff all of them. Now, here's a bunch of followers to help out with leadership. And for our dear captain, Shield Captain Octo, we shall give him what? More leadership? Not really needed. Training? Hell yeah. We'll do that. I've got a lot of veterans, but better late than never. Shield Captain Cult Law is going to pick up Blade Shield. 59 melee defense. I mean, that's really good. All right, she's gone. We're just going to go over here and handle business. I've got orcs to kill, you know. How big is it? Probably a pretty big army. I can't reach him yet. Okay, that's fine. I'll wait here then. It's crazy how much I've already destroyed. I mean, I have taken out a lot of enemies. We're not done yet. We are not done yet, but we are getting there. Okay, so now it's time for me, or for Nakai the Wanderer, to move up here to Subatoon. Let's have a look at our buffs real quick. Glyphs of Defiance, very nice, okay. Then we've got Celestial Beneficence. We've got over here Hold to Your Vision, giving me more of a research rate. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff, so I want to move closer, though. I don't feel like I'm... Well, okay. Like 2 steps closer. That'll work out. And now we're probably going to end it here. Yeah, let's end it here for now. Leave a like down below. Look forward to a new part tomorrow where we're going to be fighting some pretty major battles. We're actually reaching the 3rd act, and let me tell you, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be violent. I'm now about to fight our biggest competitor. I don't want to go into their HQ yet. I just want to take care of my lands first in Lustria. We've painted a lot of Lustria, but now we need to finish up the interior and begin to move to the north afterwards. All right, leave a like down below. Thank you, patrons, and until then.